Congratulations, you played yourself. I'm not DJ Khaled, but this one might be a major key. Time to open some doors to true success in life. Straight up, they lied to you. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. I respect celebrities and their work ethic, but they've caught a lot of you in the genjutsu. The truth is that the only thing that grinding all day and sleeping 4 hours every night guarantees is an earlier death. Rich people can afford a lot of things, but there's no amount of money you can spend to replace sleep. And yet people replace their sleep with dreams of a dream life like their favorite celebrity. You can sleep when you're dead, but you're already a walking zombie after years of sleep deprivation. So what's really the difference? Work now, rest later. That's fine if they actually wanted you to be successful. Who's they? The people at the top. Do we really think it's a coincidence that Robinhood shut down specific stocks the day that too many people figured out how to play their game? Add that to a minimum wage that hasn't changed in decades and poor social infrastructure, and you get a situation where you could become successful the traditional way, but the odds aren't in your favor, and now you're stuck playing the wrong Hunger Games. When exactly are you supposed to rest? In case you didn't know, the middle class is slowly being downgraded to the lower class. Gas prices went up and stayed up, though they didn't have to. They want you to hustle and bustle and muscle and tussle your way to the top so that you can say, I did it, so you can do it too. They have to keep the facade going any way that they can, even if it involves calling kids that stay at their parents' summer homes for free self-made millionaires. Now you're more concerned about making money than making an impact, and you're wondering why people are so selfish. Hustle culture is feeding on the bodies of the people that it's killed, but they don't talk about the dad that died from heart disease that he knew he had but didn't have time to treat. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Loaded Luck said it best. Is your money being long worth your lifespan being shorter? Now, he was talking about life on the streets, but we have our own gangsters to deal with. At least the streets have a code. These corporations are literally racing to see who can get the most out of their workers while giving them the least that they legally can. Not that they always follow the rules anyway. Most of us remember that Obama wrote an iconic stimulus package, $787 billion to get America going again. In a span of 2 weeks in 2020, the government signed off over $1.5 trillion to protect corporations and the economy. Neither of these situations hold a candle to the ultimate bailout, what we are allowing these people to get away with. Extreme poverty and rising homelessness are seen as mostly an unfortunate side effect of the world we live in, with some people even blaming those people affected by it for their situation. We accept injustice and inequality, and most times don't even try to truly change it, i.e. Ukraine, because we have bought the narrative they want us to believe. They have respectfully earned their position in life, and we simply haven't worked hard enough. Things just are how they are, and if you're suffering, you just need to do better. Systematic problems can't be fixed with individual solutions. Stop playing their game, because you can't win a game with people who change the rules as soon as they're losing. If you do win, it will cost someone something, whether it costs you yourself, your friends, or the lower class a small amount of wealth they're barely holding on to. There's enough money to go around, but money doesn't go around, it goes up. Billionaire wealth increased by $1.6 trillion during the pandemic. That's a 55% increase. A good amount of people's wealth probably decreased by that amount in that same time frame. So yeah, make the money you need to live, and a little more for your bucket list. But don't try to go much farther. Don't invest in stocks over investing in socks. Holes in socks won't necessarily fill the hole in your wallet. How about more greens on your plate and not just in your bank account? They've gotten us to fall in love with money at the cost of everything else. So the next time you hear about a bailout for large companies and say they don't need it, you're right. They don't need it. Why would they need more dollars in your pockets when we, the consumers, are already there.